All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Unknown Games Podcast. I realized that there was no opening music there because I don't know where it is on my deck.
It's a guy. I got you covered.
You got me covered?
Jason!
I, I,
Red,
you know,
red.
it's just enough not to get the DMCA. It's just enough.
Probably.
So that wonderful voice that you just heard, that's my co-host Alex, and then there was another voice. I don't know if that was Ehe or if Ehe, were you saying something?
That was me. What do you mean?
I didn't know what that
It was a
was.
soundbite.
No, it's a
Oh,
this is my soundboard. It'd be so funny. I'm like, yeah, it has on the pod. I got it has on the podcast this week
But
for
if I'm
sure,
just
for
gone
sure.
for a week and then just a soundbite. Yeah, I agree.
Oh
No.
man! Well, welcome back, Ehe. Who's last week we talked after the show. Me and Ehe, he was like, "Yeah, man, can I just come back on the show a couple more times, or like the rest of the summer, or whenever until you guys get tired of me?" I was like, "Sure, man, come on back. You're always welcome here."
Until I have a job, dude.
I'm
Until I
sorry.
have a job.
You've got a job. He's matured.
Wait, what happened to your other podcast, man?
Oh, I don't like feature anymore.
Wait.
I
Remember,
don't-
this man
I
said
don't
he
mess with
matured.
VTuber
Is
anymore.
that part of the mature? You don't like VTubers anymore?
No, I just don't like. I'm not into it as I was like a few years ago.
Damn, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should
well,
pivot then. Pivot from VTubers to like something else. Like I don't know.
Wrestling.
There was.
Could you feasibly host a solo wrestling podcast? Like it's just you for an hour talking.
Probably because every time I talk about wrestling, I just went off. I just
Yeah.
don't hold back. I just go into it.
Because
Especially
there are lots of people that do solo podcasts, and if you,
I don't understand how people do that. Honestly,
I think you just
like
have to be very
talking. You just
passionate.
like
Yeah, to be
talking.
very
You just do it,
passionate. Yeah,
it's
Just
possible.
talking to Larry.
you should
I-
do it, man. You should do
Look,
a wrestling podcast.
all you would have to do is take your tweets, because I've seen your tweets, man. You got a
Yeah,
whole
you tweet like a madman.
like
Yeah,
a madman.
Yeah,
Like
you tweet
half the
like
time, my
yeah.
tweet, my timeline is just you tweeting.
You know how I
Wrestling,
tweet?
yeah.
Every
take
time,
those.
something come out on my mind, I just tweet it out. I didn't even think about it.
There are
Like,
times when I'm like
this
scrolling through Twitter and it's like 3 solid minutes of like wrestling shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. You just take that and you turn it into you just turn it into the podcast. That's
Yeah,
it.
you could easily
got the
carry a
idea.
solo. You could do a solo podcast. Yeah, man, that's funny.
no.
Well, we're going to hop on into the show this week. First of all, thanks to everyone who's been listening, following, and subscribing to the YouTube, or if you've been listening on Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play Podcasts, any of those nice services, go ahead, rate us 5 stars on there. And if you would like to, if you're watching, go ahead and press the like button on this YouTube video and subscribe. Some people say smash it. I mean, that's what some people say.
Yeah, smash it. You like in every context imaginable. Just smash it.
Just smash the button. Oh.
Smash whatever. Smash whoever.
Smash Bros.
That's
Oh.
Smash Bros. No, oh my god.
What?
Yes.
Oh man. Anyways,
Are you really friends if you don't smash your homies?
Oh, if now I'm thrown off. Why did I tell myself that? Okay. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about the Summer Games Fest. I always want to call it the Game Awards, but it's still the same difference,
same
but in the
dude.
summer, done by
Same
Jeff
dude.
Keighley.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be happening on. By the time you watch this podcast, it will be up. It's gonna be. Sorry, it won't have happened. I'll try to get this up before the event happens on June 8th at I believe it's like 2 p.m. What is this? 3
like
p.m.
local time?
Sorry, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight. What is EDT? Eastern Daylight Time.
EDT is Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
Earth
and then or
Defense
noon
Force.
PDT.
Or Earth Defense Torse.
For us, it'll be like for me, Root, and I think he said it's his 2
No,
a.m.
it's like 2 a.m. for me.
it's
then,
it's
like,
our
4
4
a.m.
a.m.
for you
Root.
guys.
It's
Yeah,
it's
there's no
like-
fucking way that I am ever awake for that stupid shit. Doesn't matter, game festival or any like press conference, like state of play or whatever. I just can't do it, man. I just wake up and I check my phone and I'm like,
It's
oh,
hard.
Wake
okay,
up and
yeah.
then everyone
It-
freaking out on Twitter.
dude.
Yeah,
It's hard.
I can't stay up for it.
Me and
That's
Heather,
how
we're gonna
nice.
we're gonna
Keep that
try. We're gonna try
Joker come
something.
out on Smash.
I'm an adult now, man. I can't do it. Yeah.
Wait, do you still like? Oh wait. Never mind. I wasn't gonna go there. It has matured past VTubers, and I don't know what that means. It's broken my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, he's moved on to Idols.
to idols, wrestling idols.
Yo, man.
So we're going to be predicting what we think is going to be at the show or won't be at the show and kind of just going over it. I'm going to give you all just a rundown of it really quickly. So this is going to be, Jeff did a little bit of a Twitch stream today. He does these before each of the events the same week of. He'll do like a 30-minute stream and talk about what they're going to have there. Well, to as much as he can, but it's going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours for the show, and then they're going to have live guests like Ed Boon's going to be there. They're going to be showing off live gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be more than like 60 seconds. It seems like
it's legitimately called Mortal Kombat 1.
It's called Mortal Kombat 1. They're taking it
That's just
forward
as bad as
they reset the timeline in the last game.
Mortal Kombat 1, I mean, we can talk about it later, like in detail, but it's the second reset, no? Of the timeline?
It's the second reset because Mortal Kombat 9 was also a reset.
Was a reset, yeah.
It was a reset, yeah. And I was just like, okay, guys, keep on resetting it. He did confirm that Nintendo will not be there. So there's no Nintendo announcements that are going to be made.
I bet Nintendo gonna have like
a direct somewhere.
Direct next week or this week, probably.
You know how Nintendo's it's just not any like. So all the other companies, they're somewhat listed in like the summer games. I want to say it's like a week of just shows. They're not actually like sponsored by Summer Games Fest or whatever. They just happen to be. Jeff just claimed the month of June and said it's Summer Games Fest. Here,
it's just a good time.
Here, you know. Xbox gonna have a showcase too.
Sorry, what?
Separate from Xbox gonna have a showcase.
Oh,
is it different from Summer Game Fest?
It's different from Summer Game Fest. So Xbox will have their show on the 9th or no, the 11th. They'll have theirs on the 11th at 10 a.m. PDT or 1 p.m. EDT, and there's going to be the Starfield Direct right after that. And there's also Day of the Devs and what is it? The Devolver Digital. That's going to be on June 8th, right after the Summer Games Fest. So it's like I said, it's a bunch of shows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all in 4 days. We'll say 4 days. But no, they're not completely affiliated with Jeff. So that's a little bit about the show. He did stress that they are going to have more gameplay this year. That was the thing that Sony.
I hate cinematic trailers so much.
Sony had a lot of CG trailers this year, like a lot abnormally, and then they've Summer Game Fest has been pretty good at having at least good trailers. But yeah, they're going to be doing, I think he said for Mortal Kombat 1, there's going to be more than just like maybe a 5-10 minute just demo, just people on stage playing.
Straight gameplay?
Of straight gameplay. Like you remember,
so that's like one match then, right? Or something?
Yeah. I mean, but you remember when like Call of Duty or like some of those games used to be shown at like Xbox or whatever.
Oh, and they would have like a match basically.
And, yeah, they would just have like a full walkthrough or something. That's what he said, like they're aiming more to do of more stuff like that. Alan Wake 2, he said they're going to be doing something like that too. So
oh yeah, I forgot about that again.
So those are
you know what?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I forgot.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate? Those fake like gameplay trailer when people are just playing online, but it's a fake online, gaming station.
Oh, I missed those. Ubisoft. Oh god.
Oh yeah. I missed that. I missed that. Yeah.
Hey, don't
remember
do that.
The Vision reveal.
Yeah, the Division reveal.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
Oh god, Ubisoft did that so much for like every one of their games. Hey, can you lift that for me? Sure. Like, what the heck?
I don't know, man. I don't know why. It's so campy and corny. I almost kind of miss it. It was a different era of like game reveals.
It was.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I totally miss it.
Nobody act like that.
No one does. I guess I don't know if Division is still around, but we won't get.
Well, Division 2 is still like running. If you're
still
curious
running,
about
right?
it. Yeah.
It's crazy. I
believe was free for a while. I tried it and like, okay. This is
and you're like, no,
definitely.
No.
I was like, oh, this is the Ubisoft game, of course.
This is that Ubisoft one.
What was the other one that got like? Was it advanced? Fucking oh my god! Like advanced recon. Warfighter. What's that?
Wildland or something?
Yeah, what's it fucking called? Yeah. Ghost Recon, yes.
Ghost Recon. Yeah, some stuff happened with that game.
I don't know, man. The only thing that Ubisoft has going for them right now is fucking Siege.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
probably Assassin's Creed, but people are just, tired of it too.
Yeah, I mean, even the Mirage was just kind of met with just kind of a mad reaction.
It's there.
Yeah.
This is not a fake RPG again because I hate those games so much.
Well, I guess we can go and get into it. The last thing, there will be a live audience. Jeff did say we're having a live audience this year, just like the Game Awards last year, or where Homeboy hopped on the stage. I was like, "Do you sure y'all want to do that? You sure? You sure?"
That kid have become viral, right?
That kid he did something else recently.
Oh, that fucking kid, yeah.
That kid. But forgetting the kid, let's go ahead and hop into what we think is going to be at the show. There's a ton of games. I made a list for myself just to like hop into it. I mean, just for starters, we know Jeff is always friends with Kojima and Miyazaki. So you got 2 games right there. Death Stranding 2 probably going to be shown here. It wasn't shown at Sony's. And then probably Elden Ring DLC and or Armored Core 6 gameplay. Like
Armored Core 6 is coming out soon, though, isn't it? Like this year?
August, yeah.
There are already what's called Armored Core gameplay already out.
There's a gameplay trailer.
Sure, yeah.
There's a gameplay trailer, but it's not.
Clip, though. It was a clip.
Yeah, but it's just like clips. So I don't know if they'll do a walkthrough. I feel like the Elden Ring DLC is probably going to be here. I don't think they show both. Maybe.
It's not. I wish it's not just a teaser because I really need to go hop back to that Elden Ring.
To Elden Ring?
I miss that game.
You miss it? You're playing with Link right now, bro. How you gonna miss?
Yeah, I have put 100 hours into Tears of the Kingdom.
God, dude, how long? Bro, how long?
A lot of hours.
Are you just playing
I
day
think
and
I'm
night?
I think I'm at the end of the game though.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I put about 90 hours into Breath of the Wild, so I could see that. That's crazy. Root, or what are you looking forward to, or what do you think might be here?
I don't know. I mean, like, we've already seen a bunch of like shit that doesn't surprise me. I mean, we already know that Mortal Kombat's gonna show up. What do I think will show up?
What do you want to? What do you
want to show up? Yeah.
I'm guessing. Did they already show the final trailer for FF16? Like, that's done, right? No more 16 stuff.
That is done, but I think the demo drops. I think they dropped the demo because it's 2 weeks. Yeah. It's 2 weeks straight out.
I think we might see or get a little bit of some news, maybe for FF7 Rebirth.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought you didn't see the tweet about how
I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet. Do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about that tweet a
little
bit?
It was such
a
we're working on. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I'll see.
It's gonna be a story in this
that
game.
Tweet was some bullshit. I don't know if you want to bring it up, but basically, so they're like, it was a tweet from Square, and it's like, we asked like the producer, like, what can we expect from FF7 Rebirth? And it's like, answer. It's like FF7 Rebirth will have a developing narrative, and you'll learn more about the characters as they travel. And I'm like, God. Okay.
I mean, people.
Yeah, I'd hope so. It's a bare minimum. Yeah.
Nothing burger answer.
People try to get so much out of that, like, oh, it is going to be a.
No, there's nothing to get out of it because it basically just says like
it's going to be a super open world or something. I remember seeing someone saying that. I'm like, what the heck?
The tweet basically says like, there will be a story. Like, oh, I hope so.
Apparently there are multiple of these things. Okay, so I think I have it up on stream right now. There's 3. So the third question was, what are some of the key things you look forward into the Rebirth story?
This fucking thing.
Players will witness a chain of narrative events that lie at the very heart of the Final Fantasy VII story while discovering each other's destiny.
That is literally the definition of a story.
Okay, question number 2. How will players journey through the world outside of Midgar in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Players will be able to journey across the wide and multifaceted world with a high degree of freedom, experiencing a myriad of different stories along the way.
So fucking dumb.
Maybe you can like pick up some like maybe a hint of open world, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that just means like there's a ton of side quests in there, dude. Like I don't know.
And finally, the first question they asked, how is developing? This is probably the one people cared about. How is development progressing on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? The answer is development is progressing smoothly and according to plan. Wink. We are currently working on nailing down a release date for the game.
Okay.
Winter
That's
2023.
Nothing
kids.
that we didn't know. We know they're making a game, and the release date will come at a later date. And also, the game has a story, and you can move in it. You have player agency.
Yeah,
so
you can move in the game.
You can do it. You can do it. I mean, honestly, I
Someone
think
asked them, "Can you combat in that game? Is there combat in this game?"
It's like the game features a very like tactical player combat system where you can choose actions.
I mean, I don't think we'll see anything from it, but there's still that rumor of the extra PlayStation showcase. And if so, maybe that takes place after 16 has come out. And then it's like, oh, it's a-okay, I believe, then for like, hey, let's, I don't think they want to get people excited for FF7 because FF16 is coming out.
I feel like
Right? I feel
mean
like
that is my guess too, just as like how game marketing works, because typically you kind of have all your focus on is all one project.
Yeah.
That being said, there's probably no harm in promoting 7 a little bit before 6 comes out, because it's the same demographic. The person that's going to buy 6 is also probably going to be the same person that buys 7.
Yeah.
And if 7's not coming out for months from now, it doesn't hurt 7, right?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt them, honestly. I think we have seen more of Kingdom Hearts 4 than
Oh wait,
Yeah,
that is a
that's
question.
probably true, yeah.
That is actually a
True.
question though, because those aren't the same series, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. You think we could see Kingdom Hearts 4? You
Good
think we could
question.
see like a little like Sora
Hopefully.
just doing
I don't
more
know,
than what he did
honestly.
last time?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, when, man,
we got
what is
Bone
going on?
Stars.
Yeah.
What else
I
can
think
they
they
throw at
will
us?
show a world yet, because they're gonna show the world near the release probably. We're gonna, I don't know, show the combat or something.
I mean, the only thing that Square has left after that is potentially like a Tactics remake or something.
For
Right?
what? For which game?
I guess War of the Lions or
Oh,
No,
like
Square still have Dragon Quest 12.
yeah, Dragon Quest, man.
Dragon
oh yeah,
Quest
we
12
talked about that
haven't
last
come out.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said it's coming, and they're like, "Yep, we're making it," and then dead silence. It's
Game.
gone. Yeah.
This would, you know what?
Sad.
You know what? That probably has a better chance of being there than the other two, obviously.
Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest, yeah. I mean,
You
it's but then again, it's not exactly like an IP that people abroad are just jumping through hoops
Feel
for.
like it's gonna
usually.
shown in the
Dragon Quest event.
TGS. Oh, wait, there's a
TGS
Dragon
event,
Quest.
Yeah,
event?
TGS probably because because
Okay.
they announced it at TGS 2 years ago, right?
Right.
No, they announced it like they have their own special event. There was a Dragon Quest Day or something.
Yeah, but we passed
Dragon
that for
Quest
this
stream.
year, right? Already,
I
it's
think
gone.
it already
Yeah,
happened. They did
it's
like
gone.
the
It's gone. It's already happened.
but
Shown 2 game.
But if we go over to another RPG Ahead was talking about last week, Persona 5T.
Oh,
Yeah.
Persona 5
T?
T. I don't know what.
Do you want?
I
Okay,
still don't know
yeah,
what
we
I-
talked about it before. Like, what's your bet for what T stands for, and what is the
Persona
genre?
5 2.
Persona 5 2? Fuck me, yeah, that's so dumb. Because like, all right, here's
Make
the
a
thing. 'cause
sequel to
when,
it, kids.
It's so dumb. It could work.
it could work.
Not gonna
'Cause
lie.
when P5R got trademarked, I was like, "What's R?" And I'm not even
I thought it
joking.
was
guys.
racing. That.
Yeah, I thought it was racing too. I actually thought it was racing.
That's
because
good.
like
That's a good bet.
we already had a fucking dancing game, so it was like nothing will surprise me. Like nothing will shock me. You could make Persona 5 Racing, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I kind of get it." Yeah. So, like
Persona
T.
5 X is also coming out.
Sorry, F.
Oh, the X. The
Oh yeah, X, the mobile game, right?
the mobile
yeah.
game. Yeah. That I mean
Yeah.
that's unfortunately. I don't know if they announced any more in terms of like a worldwide
don't think they have.
release for that. It's still
It looks really good though. Yeah, that looks pretty sick, honestly. Even though it's the mobile game, but yeah. But like, yeah, what's T? Like, legitimately, like, what could T be?
Honestly, a 2. I'm just like I cannot think about anything.
Your bet
else.
is 2. I don't know. Anything goes.
5-2.
It
It's
could
so
be
dumb.
like tactics, maybe.
Oh,
Ooh,
you're probably right. Yeah.
that sounds like
Probably
a
on the
good.
money.
That's a good bet.
Yeah, it could be tactics, like a different kind of Persona battle system, or it could be tournament if it's of another fighting game.
Tournament.
Persona 5
Oh,
tournament.
gosh.
It's a,
Arts, don't do it again.
Oh my god.
it's a fighting game, yeah.
Persona 5.
But
You
I
can
mean,
just have a train simulator.
well, yeah, we got that. Honestly, I would be kind of hyped for a fighter, maybe. Tactics, I think would
Persona
just be
5
more
Tekken.
a Tekken, Persona 5 Tekken
That's
Cross.
That's what I'm
call
Tekken.
out.
No, P5XT. P5XT. Persona 5 Cross Tekken.
Speaking of Tekken, I think Tekken will be there. I don't know what
Oh,
it's going to do,
Tekken 8,
but
yeah.
Tekken 8
Yeah,
should
Tekken
have
is definitely gonna be there.
another trailer or maybe 2 trailers.
Persona
Maybe
5 is I think it's gonna be like a big fighter that I haven't really.
What, tactics? I mean, sorry, T?
Ahead might be gone right now.
He like disappeared into the ether. Yeah.
The ether might have taken him. Oh, never mind. He's back. He's
Yeah.
what?
My Discord app like come up again, and then I just switch into it.
So like what T for what? For fighter for Persona?
No, I mean like the Tekken 6 news. There's gonna be like a big factor they haven't revealed yet.
Oh.
Okay. Who haven't they? They've been going at a pretty
Yeah,
Still
they've
have
been
like a
announcing
lot
character,
of fighters.
yeah.
They haven't revealed Steve. They haven't revealed Jack. No, they haven't revealed
no
Jack.
Jack. They've done Jack. They've done King. They've done
Yoshimitsu.
Oh yeah, Yoshimitsu. There's no Yoshimitsu. Yeah.
Yoshi hasn't been revealed.
I'm kind of surprised.
Like woman.
I'm surprised they announced
gonna-
June actually.
June was cool. I'm glad they announced June. I was like, I used to
Yeah,
play
it
a
was
little
cool,
bit,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay, she's back.
Because she was presumed dead for the whole for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like in 8, and she's like, "I'm not dead, bitch." I'm like, oh man. Yeah.
So I mean, that should hopefully have something. Maybe I don't think there's a beta or anything like that, but
I don't. Is that game even coming out this year? No,
Or an
right?
alpha.
No, there's gonna be like a demo probably, like Street Fighter.
For this year though.
There was
I
that
don't
leaked
think so.
alpha something stress test or test or
That's-
something
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah, you're right,
Steam
you're right.
that
I forgot
that
about
people found, but I don't know if that really is going to come
Steam
true
database
this
thing.
soon. Yeah,
Usually
Oh
real,
yeah,
though.
yeah. The
It's usually
database
real
entry.
because database like you cannot fake that. I think.
you can't fake the database. You can't.
Can you
fake it.
upload like dummy data though to throw people off, or is that against the
I
rules?
don't think so. It never happened before.
Okay.
When Yakuza 7 coming out to Steam, it was first leaked there. I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of. I mean, Persona 4 Golden as well. It's the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've got. Speaking of Yakuza, Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name. I think that has a. I don't know. Is that
Probably
it's
gonna be
because
gameplay for that.
they've got 2 of those. We got that, and we've also got 8.
It
Do
is
you
still
think they
next
save
year.
one for
8 is next year.
Gaiden is coming out this year. I forgot about that. Come on.
Gaiden is this year. Oh,
Is
that's
this year?
terrifying. Wait, that's so soon though.
That's
Yeah.
this year, and then 8. I guess
8
maybe
is
they
next
show
year.
it like Tokyo Game Show or something. I think that because they're always at TGS, so that could make sense.
Mm.
I was racking my brain to think what was actually going to be at this darn show, honestly, because we
What,
don't know
Summer
too
Games
much.
Fest?
Yeah, because I was just like, I felt like we didn't know much about what was going to be at Sony's show, and then we still don't know what is happening in the last half of this year, really.
Okay, do we legitimately think we're gonna get a Persona related announcement in the next 2 weeks or something
And
like
if Atlas gonna be there or not?
Sega
is
gonna be there.
Sega is there.
Let me check the sponsor says that Sega's going to be there.
that? So yeah, Sega's there, then it could happen really.
So we've got Bandai Namco. This is like really small, but
Bandai Namco for the
Capcom,
next anime
Bandai
game.
Namco.
CD
For
Projekt
the next
Red.
anime game, yeah.
For the next one.
What I want to be there is the fucking that CyberConnect anime game, the shonen fucking.
Oh, the Shonen Jump one. Oh, dude,
Yeah, the Shonen
Dude, that
Jump. That's gonna be so hype.
that could actually be there because it's CyberConnect 2, so it's basically just like one of the
Namco,
Ultimate Ninja
basically.
Storms or any of those games, just actually with the Jump characters for the first time, actually fighting properly.
I'm so excited for that.
What if it was Jump Force 2?
Well, that's
No, I don't think it's gonna be Jump first too. No way.
oh
They already have
wait.
a name.
What?
They already have a name. What's the name though? Like Jump Victory Plus or something.
Jump Victory Plus, which I think Jump Victory was
yeah.
a series
That's,
anyways.
their whole thing.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was the
It was not developed by CyberConnect. This one is developed by CyberConnect.
what about the
gonna
Dragon
be-
Ball? Was it Budokai?
Oh yeah, I
Take
forgot
out-
about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Budokai
yeah,
Tenkaichi
yeah, yeah. I
Force
forgot.
too,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
the
there's
best
some
game
crazy
Yeah.
of
stuff
all
that could be
time.
here. Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Dragon Ball Fighters 2?
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Fighters.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
I'm
coming out.
throwing them all out now. It's like, I mean, there's
No,
a lot of-
Budokai is a good bet. Yeah,
Budokai would be a pretty
Budokai.
fun one.
that's a solid bet. Yeah.
Netflix will be here. I sometimes I
I
forget that
think-
Netflix has a gaming like a gaming division.
They just hired someone for like a AAA game.
Netflix.
They did, yeah. Who was the? I'll see if I can find it really quick. I saw that tweet. But yeah, Netflix they in the game business.
I mean, they're trying to be in the game business.
You cannot even stay in the streaming business now. Like,
You're
doing
gonna
go into gaming business.
don't hate on Netflix. They still give us. I don't know what they give us.
I'm
Honestly.
I'm still waiting for One Piece live action. I forgot about that. So
Yeah,
Oh
the-
yeah,
I-
I figured that was a
I
thing.
think about
Yeah,
it.
We're trying to have hope. We're trying to have hope for it. That's all I can say. They hired
hope it's-
the art director for God of War. For
okay,
their
but that's all we know.
their new multi-platform IP.
Multi-platform
AAA.
IP.
They say
Okay.
it's AAA too.
Yeah, it's a AAA multi-platform IP. And then they also hired someone from Halo. Like I guess like an OG Halo person. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just Netflix making a game somewhere.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out years from now, maybe. I'm kind of hoping Pragmata might be here.
Oh,
I don't know what
Capcom.
happened to that game.
Good question, man. If only we knew.
Maybe they'll show it.
Platinum gonna be there.
If Pragmata, if only we could talk to someone at Capcom who might know something about Pragmata.
If and only-
I don't get that game. It's probably gonna be some, I don't know, fucking what's it called, Death Stranding kind of shit.
My guess.
I gotta.
But Pragmata is so silent. Like they went fucking radio silent on Pragmata since it got announced. So who knows? Honestly, like who knows?
I want them to be their next combat game, you know, like next action game.
Oh,
Their
like
next,
it's not Death
DMC.
Stranding. Like it's actually like
Yeah.
super
Oh, it's like
combat.
Yeah,
action.
it's so stylish.
It's a side
throw
scrolling
you
beat 'em
up.
up. Yeah.
That would be so crazy.
that anything at this point, like there was almost like nothing to grasp from this trailer. I've got it pulled up, but it's just like I was like, is this some sort of Death Stranding copy thing? I thought it was just like, it really does kind of remind you of some Death Stranding.
I
but
think there's a lot of.
In New
I mean,
York.
the guy's suit really does have a lot of Death Stranding vibes to it.
yeah.
It's a baby,
but
too.
I
There's a
f-
child. Never mind. Not a baby.
I
not a baby.
feel like it'll be way more combat focused than Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Capcom stuff is usually that. So yeah.
That's what Capcom's.
Oh, you
good
know what? I won Marvel vs. Capcom.
at. Don't
five.
say it. Don't say it. It's not happening. Don't. No. There's not gonna be an NBC
MVP.
5.
Yeah.
I want Power Stone.
You might get that.
No,
Wait,
fuck that.
was-
I want CVS. I'm not even kidding. I want CVS 3.
So like CVS, they were saying at I want to say it was Evo last year. There was that kind of the sign that both of the artists had kind of collaborated on between Capcom and SNK, and there I think it was just like showing goodwill between the companies. But like a lot of people were like, "Yo, like
CVS 3.
CVS 3, CVS 3, let's go."
CBS Regan.
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I would be
but it
so
seems
sad,
like they're
though.
working together better.
I'd be so sad if ever it finally came out and it just turned out to be like NBC Infinity or whatever the fuck. I'd be so upset.
You mean the fact? Oh, like it just looks bad. But
Well,
plays
no, I mean
wonderfully?
like because like everyone hates Infinity, right? NBC Infinity, like no one likes or Infinite, whatever it's called. Infinite, yeah.
Oh, Infinite.
I think gameplay wise people
Looks
like
bad.
it, but
I
looks wise
heard-
they hate it.
Even gameplay, I thought it wasn't that good. I thought people were like,
Gameplay
it died.
wasn't good at too. I
It
think.
died with 3. I think was the consensus. NBC
Plus-
3 was the end of it.
I think
They
people
have
like
good
the gem
gameplay.
system.
I feel like people would still. I feel like people would still play it today if the gameplay was good. See it
Oh,
play
Infinite,
like
you mean?
I
Yeah.
think they
Yeah,
do play.
yeah.
Well, I don't know about tournaments wise, but I mean, Infinite was from what I heard.
Because
at least from
Infinite
fighting
never
games,
made it to
it's good.
Evo. Like Evo did not make it one of the games for
I
the
don't think it
tournament.
ever-
I mean, yeah.
Maybe the first year or something, but yeah, I don't think it was ever like really
And I think that's like a
To stay
bad
along.
sign, no?
it didn't have good. Well, I wonder if that was also
Capcom
due
have been
to,
like coming back. Capcom have been coming back. I was like, I believe in Capcom now.
I believe in
Street
Capcom.
Fighter
Yeah.
I mean, they've done
Resident
comebacks
Evil
since
remake.
7. Yeah, ever since RE7, that
Ever
company has
since
not
7,
missed.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
haven't
haven't
missed
missed.
squat.
Yeah, you're right.
Nothing has been a miss.
What about
All their
what about
games
the
have been
what was that? What's that game coming out this summer?
I was gonna call it Primordial Ooze.
Oh, Exoprimal, yeah,
Exoprimal.
Oh, X Primal.
Exoprimal, yeah.
It's so
Oh my
they
God, that
haven't.
game looks big.
So I'm gonna say they haven't
don't
lost
play
on
that
that
game.
game because it's free on Game Pass.
Okay, but it's
Wait.
traditionally still going to be like a paid game, right?
It's still unfortunately a $60 game, but
$60. Yeah, wow.
60 or 70 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, like gameplay wise, when I played it at TGS, it was actually a lot of fun. I don't know if I could just
it looks
keep
fun.
playing it over
honestly.
and over, but it was fun.
It's supposed to have like a battle pass, right?
Yeah, it was a little. It's like that Gundam Battle Pass. Did you ever look at the Gundam
Gundam
Evolution? Yeah. Did you ever
Oh,
look at
yeah.
it and just look at it and go,
I don't want to complete this. Yeah, there was no incentive for me to complete
yeah,
it.
it's gonna look like
It's
that.
like-
They showed some skins. I'm okay.
You cannot get like currency in that game. Like you cannot buy.
You cannot
battle pass
earn
again if you
currency?
complete it. Yeah. No, you can complete. You can get currency in that game, but it's not gonna be enough for you to buy the next battle pass. So I'm just like, no.
I
this
think
is-
yeah.
companies are starting to do that more because I know Diablo 4 is the same way, like intentionally,
Dude,
like
for a battle pass,
yeah,
Doesn't have a battle
yeah,
pass?
yeah.
give me
People,
$70.
yeah, people don't like the fact that it. So everything about Diablo 4 that I've heard so far from reviews is that the game is wonderful, everything's great, the live service elements we could pass on, they're not bad, but it's just there's the battle pass, and then there's skins costing $28, and
Never mind. I also want to flip out, but I think Call of Duty also have that problem too. They have like a $70 game, and then they have a battle pass.
I mean, a lot of games.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's true.
Do game do this nowadays?
Yeah, that's all. I think that's like everything I had on my list outside of Sonic and
We
Silent Hill
haven't talked
2
about
remake.
Mortal Kombat 1. We haven't talked about
Mortal Kombat 1. Did you guys see the trailer for MK1?
Yeah, I'll port it up.
It's pretty
good. It was definitely Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's pretty Mortal Kombat, I would say.
So the whole thing for
What do you think about Mortal Kombat, like gory stuff?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's
like
fine.
comic book level is it to me. Like it's so outrageous that I don't register it as
but
like
nowadays it's like more realistic though.
It is realistic, yeah.
I like for me, like Last of Us freaked me out more.
I think
brutal.
The difference is that both are super realistic, both Last of Us and Mortal Kombat. But Last of Us,
like in Mortal Kombat, that never can happen to you. You cannot get your ball stuck into your mouth. Like that's no way.
I mean, there's
what a chance for that. You know?
I mean, that'd be insane.
What a chance for that.
Yeah, but like it's really realistic for sure, but it's still bordering on like cartoony that I'm that it like doesn't bother me too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was like way more serious, kind of like Last of Us, then it would be really uncomfortable. But I don't know. There's something about it that makes it like, oh, obviously this isn't like
real. And I mean, I guess we've grown up with it. We don't like. I can't imagine like how a child would see this, like a 5-year-old. Like,
good question actually.
Like I feel like
there's a difference between like Mortal Kombat, like from 1 to Armageddon, I would say, to like nowadays, because back then it was more of it's more cartoonish.
It is for sure. Yeah, back then it was way more cartoony. Yeah, way more cartoony.
Well, actually, you know what? It was here's the thing. I don't know if this registers, but it was probably it's cartoony, but for us, we were still growing up with the graphics improving. So we were like, oh, this is actually looking realer and realer. So it didn't register to me back then as like cartoony still. Now it does because we have like stuff that just looks really, really good, you know? Which is kind of crazy when I think about it.
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, because I agree with you. I mean, the last couple Mortal Kombat's just because it's a modern game now. Like it looks like the characters are hyper realistic, and the gore is like out of this world insane. But like
it is insane.
Yeah,
someone's eyes getting poked out right now. I don't think I can show this on YouTube. I don't think I'm allowed to.
You gotta do that. Yeah.
I feel like it's on the cusp for me for like cartoony violence. But if the game was a little more somber and serious, then it would be like, okay, this is actually kind of like, it's kind of insane. This is kind of super violent. So I don't know. I don't know how kids would see this. Like if you were fucking like 7, yeah, what would you think?
I would cry. I would cry. I would cry. They show that.
Because Mortal Kombat,
it's pretty insane. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat was my second. It was my second Genesis game. So I got the bundle with the Lion King, and then my second game was Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat is fucking polar opposite of spectrum there, man.
Because it was
From
like I
Lion
remember
King.
my cousin
From
playing
like,
it, and I
yeah.
was like, oh, this is like really cool. And
Yeah, it's
I was like, what, 5 or 6 years old when I was playing it.
Yeah, if you remember, like a lot of the graphics from 1, 2, 3, and even 4, it's so cartoony because you would punch a guy in the face and like half a liter of blood would like spurt
The
out
blood
behind
would
him.
just go behind him. Yeah.
And I'm like, obviously that's not real, but now it's like, oh,
Now-
that actually looks like a appropriate amount of of blood for that wound. Yeah.
So
I
they've
don't
got
know.
like the cameo system, and the whole thing about the game is that they reset the timeline. Liu Kang is now
A god.
a god, and everyone is supposedly like you can be in peace or you can be and you can just go
I
ham
think
on
that's
people.
like interactive story mode.
You mean like it was like gonna be like a choose your own adventure kind of thing, or
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Because they did that for Mortal Kombat 11 story DLC. I think I'll watch it. until
Well,
the
what are the
end.
choices where it's like punch the guy,
Oh,
don't punch the
no,
guy?
it's like is that like first time? It's just choose who you gonna fight with. Oh, if are you gonna choose Samsung or Fujin in this fight? That was basically it in the DLC. But I think this one is gonna be more in depth,
So like multiple endings then, yeah.
probably.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, they definitely were teasing the fact that it seems like it could be like a tag fighter in a way.
Yeah. Because
new
they,
MVC.
most of them are like in pairing.
In pairings,
Oh,
yeah.
that's true, yeah.
Everyone is kind of in pairings.
They show up in
And-
pairs, yeah.
Yeah, even Sub-Zero and Scorpion, who are typically enemies, like they turn to potentially be like allies in this game. So, I mean, I could be right with that whole choice decision mechanic, how maybe that will splinter the story into different branch paths and kind of alter like the ending. That would be really cool. I mean, I think this game has always, from what I've heard, done the story really well. And to
The
fact
last
that-
couple ones at least.
yeah, and I mean, at least now we have, Street Fighter 6 has a pretty,
Walter is amazing.
it has a decent story
watching it.
mode. It's there. It serves a purpose.
Uh-huh.
But you have fun with it, right? It's because a lot of people, including myself, like if I buy a fighting game, maybe I will play a little bit online, but for the most part, I'm going to play offline and just want to experience a story or something. And
Unless
think
you're playing
that's-
Guilty Gear, because then you just watch the story.
you just watch the story. 3 hours of cutscene.
It's like it's just like a fucking anime series, yeah.
Just watch the anime. Yeah. I guess that's. I mean, I don't know what else might be here at the show, but I mean, is there anything else that anyone is looking forward to or think might be at the show or want to be at the show?
Persona
Just-
3 remake.
Hey, we're
That might
talking about
actually
that.
be real. No, that might actually be real though.
My question
Is
is,
it?
what?
Yeah, there
like-
was the leak trailer. Yeah, well, not trailer. Sorry, the leak like snippet of something.
Mhm.
Snippet, snippet. It was who's the chick? I forgot. I
Yukari?
forgot her name.
Yeah, Yukari. Yeah. Because it was like a demo
look
reel.
Fake, but I don't know.
Sorry,
Hopefully
what?
It's real. It kind of looked fake to me, but I hope it's real though.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like, I don't know. Yeah, 3 remake. I guess it's not out of this world. It could happen, but I've never remade a Persona game before. They just kind of remastered them before.
Yeah.
So this is like a completely new undertaking, and I don't know how big the team is, the P team, but
Mhm.
like, would you prefer, as a fan, would you prefer them to remake 3, or would you prefer them to work on 6?
Well, I mean, I figure they're two different teams at this, like, or how many other teams they have. Like, surely this would be if they were doing a remake. It's just a separate team, and 6 is just already on its path, right? Hopefully.
I would rather have them work on 6, honestly, because
Yeah,
I prefer more story, not more of new story.
like news story. Yeah,
New story. What if it's the case that, like, I remember Root, you were telling me about how there's the two different, like, with very different endings between Fez and like just P3.
well,
Maybe not different
Fez,
endings, but like there was that kind of difference in it.
there's the
right?
epilogue in Fez.
epilogue,
That's-
right.
Yeah, there's an epilogue in Fez. That's
What if-
still kind of unfinished.
What if that was the remake? It was just Fez. Like, I mean, still 6 would be much.
What if it
better
was
to have-
Fez?
Yeah,
What if the
yeah.
remake was
the
Fez?
remake of
Fez is
Fez.
the same. Fez is P3 with an epilogue, so
Yeah.
it's still a 3
It's still a
remake.
3 remake.
Yeah, Unless it's like 3-2 and it takes place at the same time as P5 with the P3 characters as adults. And then it's like a side parallel story. And then 6 is still, yeah. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. But then for the first time, we'd be playing as not high school kids. And what are you going to do if you're playing as an adult in a Persona game? How do you work on your social links, man? Like, what's an adult social link? Your boss? Your fucking coworkers? It's so grim.
Oh, dude, that would be... That's a little too real, but I would play that junk.
I would hate... yeah, because like in all the Persona games, it's like you're a high school student. So like your social links are your friends and your club, your like sports club members.
Dude, could you imagine just like you had a bad day at work? You just go out drinking...
Yeah, like an adult social link, it's like you leveled up with the secretary. I don't know.
You have someone to take your notes for you, that's all. Just want to take notes.
Yeah, it's nothing. Totally normal relationship, trust me.
Free notes.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, if the team isn't very big, then I don't know. I feel like most fans would want them to just work on 6, but there's a lot of diehard P3 fans. I like P3 too, man. I love P3, but I actually bought the remaster P3P, and I was playing it for a bit. I was like, yeah, it's P3 all right,
P3.
and then I just like kind of stopped playing it. I don't know.
Don't worry, you supported them. You gave them that.
Yeah, I gave them money. Jesus.
That coin.
Yeah.
I want more Catherine.
Oh yeah, good.
Oh, Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine. Yeah,
Catherine too.
Catherine. You know, me and Chicks talked about this, about like what Alice game would you want a sequel to if you could just summon anything into existence, and I'm like, new Trauma Center.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, new Trauma Center.
I watched an out of context clip of that game. I saw like they are operating on a bomb. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, dude, the bomb level. You have no idea, dude. Yeah,
what
dude.
What's happening on that hospital?
Dude. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Hey, you've never played Trauma Center, right, man?
I never, because I saw the fucking clip.
The bomb clip. Okay.
What the hell?
All right. So Trauma Center is it's still an Atlas game, right? It's an Atlas game. So you can expect it starts out really normal, but then it gets fucking weird near the end.
What level of weird though? Like ghosts or something? That like,
no, well, like super like terrorist organization kind of level thing. Yeah, because I remember I played Trauma Center and I got to the bomb part and I was like, why the fuck do I have to do this? Why am I defusing a bomb? I'm not a bomb diffuser. What the fuck? I'm a doctor, goddammit. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, doctors have skilled hands too. Just
it's
like
so
bombs.
dumb too, because you're like at a conference or something like that, and then there's like a bomb in the place, and there's no like police nearby, and then you're like a doctor, and you're like, I'll defuse it with my scalpel.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm like,
all you have to do to defuse the bomb is cut the right wire.
Yeah, you have
right?
to cut the right wire and
just
shit. And it's like, yeah, I'm like,
steady
what the
hands.
fuck is happening?
Who better to cut a wire than a doctor with steady hands?
Yeah.
I'm saying. It makes
Anyways,
sense.
Trauma Center. Yeah, Trauma Center.
Trauma Center.
Trauma Center remake.
Oh, VR, do it. I dare you. Yeah.
In the VR.
Let me actually defuse that bomb.
That'd be good.
Oh, speaking of VR, there's gonna be a power wash simulator in VR.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, that's hype.
Oh wait, maybe you can use your.
No, it's Quest. It's
exclusive.
Quest
Really?
exclusive. Yeah.
Oh, well, I think Quest 3 was announced too.
It was announced. Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're out of Summer Games Fest at this point. I don't know what else could be there. My bingo cards.
I want something, but I don't think it's gonna be like. I want an update on Risk of Rain 2, like a DLC or something.
Oh,
I want
you
that
like
we're supposed to
content?
be for that.
They were like working on at least 2, I think, and then Gearbox bought them. Not Gearbox. Who the hell bought them? Someone else bought them.
It is Gearbox, right?
Yeah. Bought
Gearbox will be there.
Updating that game. They haven't been updating that game, so I wish Risk of Rain. I don't know, 3 probably. Just one more Risk of Rain. That game is so good.
I think they did. Yeah, they're published under Gearbox. Yeah, so Gearbox will be there. So maybe so.
Hopefully, yeah.
What if they announce like Borderlands 4?
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm good with no more Borderlands. I can take
I
a
am
break on
done
that
with
junk.
Borderlands. I'm done
Take a
with Borderlands.
break. It feels like every time I play another Borderlands, the game gets longer and longer.
I know what you mean, dude. I know what you mean. Yeah. There's
Ugh.
so much like I'm the kind of gamer that like I'll pick up all the side quests if I see them. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that quest. And I look at my sub quest list and it's like so fucking long and I get like overwhelmed because I'm like trying to do like 100 quests.
Yep. Yep.
And like by the time I'm done all of them, like the experience is negligible and it doesn't matter anymore. Like, when did I do this? That's why I never finished Witcher 3 because I was taking every single quest.
Maybe I'm wondering if Breath or like playing Zelda has helped me with that. Because I don't have as much OCD, at least in Breath of the Wild. I took a lot of quests, but like I just did what I wanted to do, and I'm like, okay, the rest of it can just be there. I'm fine. But I remember like before, I would just try to do all of them. I'm like, I can't do this, and I would stop playing a game because of that. So
Yeah, I mean, I actually really like Witcher 3. I just got like overwhelmed with the amount of dumb shit that I had to do in that game.
which speaking of Witcher 3, I don't have the. Do I have the story with me? They entered like the top 10 selling games of all time.
Oh yeah, speaking of that studio, CD Projekt Red, isn't Cyberpunk DLC going to be at the show?
Oh, you know what? Yes, probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
When does that
yeah, I
come
think
out
so.
actually?
I don't know, man,
Oh,
but it looks good. The DLC.
with Idris Elba.
It just so well, yeah.
With
Did
Knuckles.
leave and join again?
I got
Oh,
arrogant.
Oh, okay.
He's back.
Oh,
He's back.
problem with Discord. Literally like having an argument right now.
You're like a married couple right now.
Yeah.
Like just.
So I was
kidding.
about to say, since like you were talking about side quests, you have any of you guys played the Kingdom? Are any of you guys gonna play Tears of the Kingdom?
I'm currently
well, I
playing
mean,
it. I just
yeah,
started
Trix
it.
probably will, right? Yeah.
I started it on Saturday. Yeah.
You started?
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta
you
put the
started it?
VODs up
Okay.
after this. Yeah.
I like never play my Switch. I don't play my Switch.
This is the most I've played my Switch outside of
Breath of
Pokemon
the
Yeah.
Unite.
Do you
Huh?
play Breath of the Wild?
No. I mean, a little bit. Yeah. I never got far though.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. I
Stream
never
it.
got very far. Yeah.
Just stream it. It's gonna be hell for you.
It would be hell. It would be worse
Oh,
than
no,
Dragon Quest was. Yeah.
Just make sure you
What?
have some loving fans there. I said this on stream. I don't think I could have made it past week 3 of that game without people watching.
Without streaming it.
Without streaming it. I got so frustrated at the controls and all the jacked up jank mechanics in that game. I don't even care about the weapon breaking. That didn't get me. The lock-on system is jank.
I mean, just don't lock on.
The-
Just like swing your sword like a madman.
The camera turning is slow as heck, even on the very highest. There's just like, I'm like, how did people enjoy this? And I found the joy.
Oh, you just offended so many people on the internet right now.
No, because anyone who wants to not agree with that, go play and just tell me this lock-on system is locking on.
This is
properly.
officially a challenge
saying.
from
Just saying.
from Trix right now.
Ehe, would you agree that the lock-on system isn't the best for the the combat and overall isn't the best?
It's
combat.
not the best, but I don't.
It's
I
like
don't have a
workable. It's
problem
like
with it.
workable, right?
It's workable. Like it's to the
I know
point where I just
people
skipped
don't like.
people.
I
I
don't
skipped
like
over.
I like people doesn't like the breakable weapon stuff, but I feel like I like it because it incentive you to loot
To
stuff.
change weapons.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't like it honestly.
Really?
The breakable weapon. Yeah.
Really? I didn't.
I think it's the same reason for it's how I felt when I was playing like a game like I don't know, Strangers of Paradise. I would like constantly get a new weapon. I never got attached to a weapon because I was always just getting a new weapon. So I'm like, oh, I'll just use whatever is the good thing right now. Yeah.
I can't deal with the like Neo style or like the Team Ninja style because it's just the same weapon with lots of stat mods and they keep overloading you with them and I can't deal with that. But like Elden Ring or like a Souls game, like that's perfectly fine. You get your weapon, that is the weapon, and anytime you pick up another weapon, you can try it out. But you know, if you don't like it, you still have it.
So you hate the games where like your loot has randomized stats,
Stats, yeah.
and you don't like constantly equipping the optimal gear.
Yeah, I mean, like a basic, like a normal RPG, that's fine. Like, you know, like a 2D, like normal stuff back in the day. But when it's the frequency that you get it in the Neo games, or like
it's like
just,
all the time. It's like 2 times in the same mission sometimes. Yeah,
you end up with like 7 of the same thing, and then you're looking at each of the stats, and some are like arguably better. Eventually, you just start looking at, is it A or B, or is it C or D?
Something if there's like an optimized button on, it's like hit that and keep going.
I hit that, yeah. It's also a pain to get rid of half the stuff.
Sometimes it is, yeah, if you can't drop it.
Like Breath of the Wild and TOTK is not like that, since it's just like a number, and that number is like the same for every weapon.
So
Not
like,
every
is that
weapon. I mean, like that weapon only have that certain amount of number. It's not gonna be different from that same weapon.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no variations on the weapons, which is why I wouldn't mind just keeping it. But it goes into the whole like the overall mechanic of you find the Koroko seeds so you can increase your inventory. Because if not, then you do run into a problem because you're like, well, dang, I need to upgrade like my slots. There was a point where I didn't have enough slots, and I'm like, okay. And that's when I made peace with weapon breaking. I'm like, okay, if I know a weapon's gonna break, I'll use it, let it break, pick up something else, and that it's fine.
I don't get attached on any weapon for that game except for the Master Sword.
there's-
because
yeah,
I
except for the
work
Master Sword,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I work hard for it.
But see,
Yeah.
some people will say that's the issue with the game, right? You work hard for that sword, but it breaks, and when you need it, it's not usable.
Well, I mean,
It's rechargeable, though.
yeah, I think
It recovers.
You just don't. Oh, the Master Sword recovers, yeah, but like any other weapon, just like a random weapon, it's like, well, I don't really care about this.
So the whole incentive at that point is the stats. Well, the attack power does get higher for a lot of them, right? So you end up wanting to hoard them, right? You're like, okay, let me save this for a better occasion, right? And so for me at least, I want to hoard them, or I don't want to use them. There's the opposite effect.
I wonder how much of a difference the stats actually make. Like how big of a difference, for example, is like 10, is like a gap of 10.
Some enemy have like certain amount of numbers. So like red Bokoblin have like 10 HP. So that's how it works. And then silver Bokoblin have like 1,000 something, I think. 500. It's like scaling.
Because if you like use like a shitty weapon, like how much longer is that fight? And if it's longer by like 10, 20 seconds, that's negligible. It doesn't matter what weapon you use in that case.
I don't know. For me, I had the issue where, the guys, the kind of centaur guys where the horses, like, yeah, those guys, they're like freaking tanks. I broke 3 weapons on them, and you get 1 weapon back.
Oh, love fighting them, dude.
So they just help you. They're just helping you thin out your inventory, right?
They're like damage sponges. Some of the enemies in the games are really like damage sponges, which is what, honestly, and I have to give Tears of the Kingdom a lot of credit, because they made it a lot easier to use the resources that you needed to take on multiple
because you can fuse
enemies.
Weapon. Dude, fusing weapon is
dude,
so
the fusing is so,
I love that so much.
So good but stupid. Have you ever just tried using the not fuse weapon on enemies now? They break so quick.
Because
they break even quicker, bro.
From the lore, is like the weapon from like
the gloom. That's right. Yeah. The gloom infected them and rusted them.
They got decayed. Yeah. And then it's gonna be weaker. So you have to fuse something to use it.
Anything, a rock, anything. Because if not, bro, it's breaking in like 4 hits.
I love using my shield. I love fusing my shield with flower bomb, and then you can just jump on them, and it's gonna launch you up in the air. It's so fun to do that.
Like a rocket jump.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm having a fun time though. Like I'm honestly enjoying it a lot more than the first game, and it's due to the fact that I know how to play it and approach it more, and I'm not fighting the controls this time around. I already have I've made peace with all the stuff. And if you do ever decide to play it root, just know that it's about the journey, not about the reward. In every aspect,
Are you saying it's a bad ending?
For the first game, I don't know about the second game.
I completed all the shrine, and it just gave me armor. I'm like, oh my god,
dude, armor is the best. I'm not gonna lie. I was praying, please let this be an armor, or let it be rupees. That's all I cared about. Because armor doesn't break, and rupees you can spend things.
You can use them. Do you have you hit the wallet limit though, right?
I mean, I didn't go too hard on the money aspect. I was poor.
Yeah,
I think my only problem with Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, because I have ADHD. I just found out that out too. I got distracted a lot in that game.
You just
like,
keep like going to everything. Yeah,
It should have been like a 10-minute journey turned into like
it's like
10
40
hours.
minutes.
It's
Oh my
10
god.
hours.
Tears of the Kingdom, man.
You turned into 10 hours.
I could do. Hey, you could see it when you jump down. Like when you first hit the first spot, you're like, it's bigger, but you know why it's
Feels
bigger. It feels it
three
feels
different
bigger.
level. It's 3 different level of Hyrule. So I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so long to complete. But I enjoyed it though. I love that game.
So I'm looking forward to hopefully finishing. I'm just glad they're giving me more story. Like it starts out the gate with more story, and
Definitely, yeah.
It's that's all I wanted. That's why I'm playing the game. Story and puzzles. That's what I loved about and the world.
Completed like all the memories in Tears of the Kingdom, and the memories, I'm not gonna lie, it made me cry. That's the first Zelda game that ever made me cry. Yeah.
Which one made you cry the most?
You need to complete it first. You need to complete it first for that cutscene to show up.
Did you say Breath of the Wild or Tears? I haven't done the
Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh,
Not
okay,
Breath of the Breath of the Wild memories is like Link fucking around with Zelda.
Yeah. I was like, bro, where did you cry in there? Did you cry for my girl Mifa? Did you cry for my girl Mifa?
Not Breath of the Wild. It's Tears of the Kingdom memories. It's
okay. Yeah, I found my first one last night. Also, shoutouts to Rauru. Rauru is amazing. Rauru is a beast. He's cool. I like Rauru, man. He's going into the legendary cave with Mifa and every other character I like.
All the game you guys played recently, because I think that's the only game I have been playing recently.
Oh, Tears of the Kingdom?
Is there any other game that you guys have been playing?
I've honestly just been playing fucking Live Alive on stream, and that's pretty much it. And Nikkei, my daily fucking missions on Nikkei, and that's like that's really it. Yeah,
the Nikkei grind.
That's literally it. I don't know. That's all. Yeah, Live Alive is good. It's a pretty classic JRPG, like legitimately classic RPG. It came out in '94 in Japan, and only got a English release like last year for the first time when the remake came out. And I've been streaming it, and it's a weird game. Like it's actually weird, but it's got some charm to it. So
Nikkei is also a classic JRPG.
Sorry, what?
Nikkei is also a classic.
Yeah, classic. A modern classic.
It's gotta be classic.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Classic character design.
It's so dumb too. Is like I usually don't give a shit about gacha games. Like I just don't get into them. I don't care at all. But like Nikkei is for some reason it's easy for me to just like do the dailies, and I'm like, all right, I'm done for today. So when I went out to like an anime store like last week or the week before, and they have merch for like Genshin, they have merch for like the Blue Archive and all this stuff. And then I saw like a mouse, like a desk mat for Nikkei, and I'm like,
you got tempted.
I kind of want that mouse mat.
Tempted. You got the bug. You got bit.
Yeah. One or no?
A booty one, yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
This game appreciates the back, not the front. So if you're a fan,
it looks so shallow. You know, if you like walk in on someone playing Nikkei, you're just like, you know, like that game is just fucking butts, isn't it? And you can't say no. There's no way you can be like, no, it's not about the ass.
You know what you are looking at though.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, fine. It is about the ass, but also I kind of like the story. So I'm like,
try to convince someone you like the gameplay of Nikkei.
the gameplay honestly was
there's like no
smooth.
gameplay because it's barely I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna bullshit you and be like, yeah, it's got a good system. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that to you. Yeah, so I just like I can't defend Nikkei. I really it's so hard to, but I've been playing a lot of it. So yeah, Live Alive's crazy, man. It's a fucking wacky ass weird story. It's a good JRPG though. So I don't know. What are you playing, Trix?
I just finished up 10 Dates, like an FMV game.
Okay, fuck.
I thought you were reasoning.
Oh yeah, I went on 10 Dates for real. No, that was the sequel to 5 Dates, and it was pretty good though.
There's no way that's real. There's no way that's a real game.
10 Dates is the sequel to 5 Dates. Yes, it's real.
Like you could be bullshitting, and I'd be like, okay, cool, dude.
I kid you not. I made my profile. dude, they try to give us One Piece backstories in here. They try to make us cry for some people. I'm like, yo, this social media girl, nah, she can't be real. Chat, sorry, not chat.
Are you talking to us now?
I'm starting to chat again.
Oh,
but no, throughout this process, the first thing she said was, I got rich off of NFTs. And I've never been on a date before where I'd have to hear that. But this game made me hear it. And I said, no. No.
That's weird.
But no, they had some different choices and everything. And it was a pretty fun game. It was honestly not as good as 5 dates. But yeah, 10 dates. So 10 dates.
It wasn't funny until I had left.
I don't know. It's better than 5 days.
So 5 dates you could only play as a male protagonist, like a male character. But for 10 dates, the reason why it's 10 is you do 5 as a male or you can do 5 as a female. And they also have the option, if you want to, you can also do like guy, girl. So they actually expanded that for everyone. And I thought that was a much better, more inclusive game. And the production value is great. And you can stop the choices if you're playing on stream, so you can kind of vote. But every character has like 87 to 100 scenes.
So you like watched a movie?
I watched, dude. My level of playing FMV games has gone from Erica to like.
So after doing 10 dates, do you feel like you can use that, like whatever you've learned to actually go on 10 dates in real life now, or? Actually,
from both of these games, they give you really fun little activities that if you wanted to play on a date, you could. For some of them, it's just like the standard truth or dare. You can do like truth or dare or something like that. There was one where a girl pulled out some cards and she was just playing high or low. That was it. And I'm like, okay, that was pretty interesting. So like high or low, if you guess right or wrong, you have to answer a question or you have to do something right.
I want you to try that on a real date.
I don't want to.
No way.
I don't know if I could do the card game. It was like her thing, right? Honestly, for the previous game, 5 dates, it worked because they did this under the pandemic. Like they filmed it under the pandemic conditions, and everything was meant to be like, okay, if you're online, you could use these kind of questions in games. It was actually pretty fun.
Oh, right. But now the pandemic's officially over.
Yeah, and this game's like the pandemic is now over. So we're getting back out. I've been playing. I played that, and then I played Planet of Lana. So if anyone's looking for let me see if I can find where this game starts. Planet of Lana is a 2D side-scrolling puzzle game where you kind of like in Ico, where you have someone to kind of help you solve the puzzles. That's essentially what you're doing. You have a little cat critter called Mooey. If I can find old Mooey. And you just solve puzzles while you're going from one end to the next. Some aliens abducted your homies, and you're trying to find them. That's literally the story.
Wow, sounds really good.
But very beautiful music. It's the same composer that worked on the Clone Wars, the TV show, and then also The Last Guardian. The music is phenomenal. Really wonderful music. And the gameplay is like, everything's really solid. So if you're looking for a nice, uplifting, fun, puzzles not too difficult game, definitely recommend it. Maybe you'll shed a tear.
Okay. What are you gonna play next? Or just Tears of the Kingdom on stream?
Tears of the Kingdom, and then also Mario Odyssey. So those are my next 2 games until FF16 on the 22nd.
Are you streaming FF16?
Yeah, I'm streaming FF16.
You have a PS5?
Well, yes, he's buying a PS5, I think, right?
Yeah, I've got it. It's coming in. Hopefully nothing bad happens from Amazon, but it's already pre-ordered with the game to come in on the same day.
Hopefully nothing bad happens.
Yeah, hopefully the truck doesn't crash or like.
Wait, did you get the special like black 16 edition or no?
I just got the normal one with just the game bundled with it. That's it.
So why? Okay, just here's a question. Like, why did you prefer to do that than just going to a store, buying a PS5, playing something for the next 2 weeks, and then getting 16 later?
I didn't feel like walking it home.
You just didn't want to carry.
I didn't want to
my
carry
God. You didn't want to
the.
hold your PS5 all
I've
the way
carried a
home.
couch
Okay.
all the way back home at one point. I didn't want to carry.
And you refused to carry a PS5.
And I refuse to carry a PS5 now.
I mean, the PS5 is a big console, but I don't think it's that big.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
But no,
every store that I've gone to now has the PS5 in stock. Yeah. So I was in where was I? I was somewhere on the week. I can't even remember anymore. It's like in Yuracho. Yeah, Yuracho. Like right in the middle of Tokyo. And it was a big ass poster that was like, "We have stock of the PS5," and I'm like, "Wow, they're really pimping it now. Like they're really."
Dude, it's honestly it's everywhere because even on Amazon they have all the bundles in stock.
Finally, it's all you can just buy it normally.
You can get all the bundles, no issues.
It took Japan so damn long to be able to get stock, like hold stock of the PS5.
And I was almost tempted to get that.
When they emailed you, right?
Kingdom. Oh yeah.
Oh, the Tears of the Kingdom Switch, you mean?
The Switch, I almost got it.
Yeah.
I sat in the store for 20 minutes looking at it that day.
You were like holding it. You were like, "Oh, should I?"
20 minutes, damn.
I was 20 minutes on launch day looking at the game, and that's why I was like, you know what? I should just go ahead and play the game because if I have to come back another year or something, it's going to end up like Kingdom Hearts. I still have to play Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, the rest of it. Like, still gotta play the rest of it.
Didn't you make a promise to play the whole series on stream or something?
Exactly. And then I went.
That was a mistake. Why'd you promise that? Why would you?
I looked
even
at the series and I realized that I was
it's
playing
fucking
them
long. Yeah,
I was playing them in the wrong order. Thank you, Square, for putting the timeline up. So now I can play them in the right order.
Oh, you're playing in story order.
Yeah, I want to play in story order now.
Not release order.
Not release order.
I bet if we raced, if you're like, I'm gonna do all of Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, I'm gonna do all of Metal Gear, and I cannot skip cutscenes, I bet you I'd still win.
You would still win. Metal Gear isn't that long per game.
It's like 20 to 30 hours, maybe,
including
cutscenes.
Until you get to like 5, probably. I mean, you're literally just watching cutscenes and going from point A to point B.
I think like 5 is just something else, though. 5 is just like no.
Yeah, outside of 5, I think you might be good.
I mean, 4 has some notoriously long cutscenes, but
4 had four made me go through a microwave.
Oh my god! Yeah, 4 has the world record for longest cutscene, I think, and I think it's like 90 minutes. It's like a movie. It's an actual movie. It's like legitimate.
It's a movie. There's no 90-minute cutscene. Like no.
It's like I'm pretty sure it's 90 minutes, man.
What?
I'm gonna go.
No, that is an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I said it's a movie. I'm not joking around. I'm not kidding.
What if you like in the middle of the cutscene and then you accidentally skip it? So you
I
have
would
to
just
watch it
shoot
all
myself
over again?
in the face. Hold on. Longest MGS4 cutscene. I'm looking this up right now.
71 minutes?
Sorry, 71 minutes. 71.
71.
Okay. I don't
71 minutes.
Remember,
an hour and 10 minutes.
It's an hour and 10 minutes, yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember where that even was.
It's like the last cutscene in the game, dude. It's like the ending.
Was the last one where they go to the
just are we spoiling 4? Are spoiling 4 for someone right now?
I don't know.
Wasn't MGS 5 is also like have a notoriously long ending cutscene?
It's like maybe like 20 minutes. I don't think it's that long. Yeah.
Movie. I went to see Spider-Verse this week and it was fucking amazing. I think that was top 3 movie of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
I was listening to some people talk about it. So the Metacritic score was like 94 for the critics or whatever, and then like
97 for the audience.
Yeah, and I was and someone was like, they were like, oh, so it's the best movie I'll see all year. It's like, nah, it's the best movie you're gonna see in your life potentially, man.
All time. Until the part 3 come out. Until like 2024.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but crazy good stuff.
Through watching like Into the Spider-Verse and then Across the Spider-Verse, I feel like I prefer that than on any other like Spider-Man media.
Yeah, someone said it's better than
1, 2, and 3. I don't care about the Sam Raimi anymore.
Like the same person was like, okay, look, Marvel should take a look at this movie, and they should really take a look at it and learn how to make a movie from it because it's better than any Marvel movie. Period. And
oh my god! The MCU Spider-Man is so bad. I can't.
Wait, the Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Tom Holland Spider-Man, except for No Way Home, I feel.
And
Because,
when No
like,
Way Home is
like
fan service,
nostalgia
that is
thing.
called
Yeah,
fan
yeah, yeah.
service. The
Yeah.
movie,
I think
nostalgia.
I
The
think
movie.
that's what got me. Yeah, definitely. If you
Um,
rewatch it, that movie's horrible. Though.
There's not much in that movie. It's just
that's not much in that movie. That movie is like a cheer movie. Like you saw Tobey Maguire. Wow.
Yeah.
everyone was there, and then
Fun
like
movie.
there's the Aunt May, and there's like there's some moments in there, but for the most part, yeah, I can't wait to watch it though. I can't wait to watch.
Like
When does it come out in
Spider-Verse.
Japan?
16th, I
First-
believe.
16th of this month, right? Yeah. So next week or something. Yeah.
It's next week, yeah.
So that's like 2 days after Blue Protocol launches in Japan.
I'm gonna say it right now, Blue Protocol. I'm wondering who's playing that game. Luckily, I mean, in terms of luckily, it already has its audience. I don't think anyone in Japan is really going crazy over Diablo 4. I don't think Street Fighter 6 fans are going to be playing it or anything like they.
Street Fighter 6.
That's fine,
Yes.
maybe.
No.
But FF16, people going to be dropping something maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, MMOs and non-MMOs are a little bit of a different beast, but considering Blue Protocol is free to play, I feel like it'll have a pretty big initial audience of people who are just checking it out because it's free, right? Who gives a shit?
I
Exactly.
think that FF14 player are gonna like that game or not.
I don't know. It is a different game. It's a different beast in terms of like how the dungeons are. If we're comparing like just
You know what? Who's gonna play it? Genshin fan gonna play.
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah, I can see that.
I
Yeah,
can see that.
100%.
yeah, because it's free to play, but it's not like Genshin or Star Rail where it's gacha supported. It's just like a more it's like a normal free to play MMO. I
Do we
would say,
even know
right?
what is their monetary system?
I think
just
it's a
cosmetics,
cash shop.
right?
I think it's cash shop. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay,
cosmetics. Cosmetics. Yeah.
Also, Lisa's doing I forgot Lisa's doing the song for the Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah,
is
I heard
she?
this.
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
I was like, okay.
So I don't know why, but Into the Spider-Verse and then Across the Spider-Verse, Japanese dub is really good. I don't know why.
I bet
They
it would
went
be.
hard
Yeah.
on that game.
Yeah.
They went hard on that movie.
But yeah, it is the 16th. I just looked it up. 16th.
Are you like
I'm watching
you
this in
gonna go?
IMAX, bro. I'm watching this
Yeah.
in IMAX. I just
Watch
finished.
it on IMAX.
I just finished up
It was so
Black
good.
Panther: Wakanda Forever. I finally watched it. Dang, man, add some
Think about that
tears.
movie.
Add some tears, bro. Add some tears.
Same.
I won't talk about some parts of the movie. You know, it's okay. But that's the longest funeral I've ever been to. That's all I say. A
Oh
long
my God,
funeral,
holy
bro.
shit.
But the soundtrack, bro, I listened to it like 4 times today. Soundtrack popping. Got me
Yeah.
some new artists to find. Anyways, we are long overdue for our. We're at an hour and a half. No, we're at an hour and 12 minutes. So, so we are gonna head on out. I got to say thanks again to Ehe for being here. To Root or Alex. I look
What's
at
up?
everyone's names and I'm just like, it's Root.
Yo, what's up? It's Root.
You can follow Alex at Root24 on Twitch. Do you stream? When do you stream again? Is it Wednesday, Thursdays now?
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday.
I keep forgetting those to change.
Yeah.
Wednesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Japan Standard Time. You can follow Ehe at just Ehe, Justeheh.
This is Twitter. We have to
on
specify.
Twitter.
Yeah.
On Twitter. If you want to get some of those wrestling tweets.
Yeah, you should
SoundCloud,
follow Ehel
iRap.
on Twitter and tag him and be like, I found you through the podcast. Show me the wrestling tweets.
Show me your
Show
moves.
me the goods, yeah.
Show me your moves. And then you can find me at Ninja Trickster on Twitter. Sorry, Twitch. Jeez, 2 T's.
But
3
your
T's.
Twitter's a different handle though, isn't it?
It is. I think my Twitter is just my actual name.
You should change it. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want, just for cohesiveness.
For
Yeah, I don't know.
cohesiveness purposes. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us this week. We'll see you all. Enjoy the game. What is it? Wait, Summer Games Fest. If possible, me and Ehe will we'll try to stream.
You
it.
seriously
If
going to be up at 4 a.m?
we're
I think I'm gonna woke up because I have a nighttime part-time job there.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
we'll see what happens. You may or
I'm
may
gonna
not
be
see
fucking.
us.
I'm gonna see like a baby.
All right. Well, we'll catch you all later, everyone. Thanks so much.
All right, no problem. All right, peace.
Peace. Hit that outro music now.
What's that?
Wait, I got. Hold on. What do I got? Shit.